Stars are being outshot 31-25, but lead the game 2-0. And what the heck? I guess I'm burying the lead here. The lead is this guy, Mike Modano. The biggest ovation. There were 2 goals scored in the second period, and Mike Modano got the biggest ovation when they showed him on the big screen here. Mike Modano is going to be a part of our pre- and post-game coverage.
We're going to see if we can get that sponsored by...
Occasionally. Look at him. He's already backing off.
We'll see if we can get that sponsored by Kleenex.
Yeah, from the crying.
Jeez. You got to be almost out of tears.
He didn't.
I got none left of me. That was
Did
it.
he shed tears on that deal?
Yeah, he was
just
about
close.
Just about. Yeah.
You're getting emotional in your old age.
Yeah, I guess so, man. This guy's easy to make cry. Sometimes we're going to have you on pre- and post-game when the Stars are on the road in the studio, at least dabbling in TV to see what life after hockey is all about, I guess, right?
Well, I love it. I love describing the game, talking about it, analyzing it. So I got a kick out of that yesterday doing the NHL Network in Boston. So keeps me busy and gives me something to do in the winter.
And that wasn't just a normal day, huh? They kind of threw you right into it over your head.
They're like, if you couldn't have picked a worse day to come be a part of the NHL Network. It was about 8 hours of TV. We started at 3. We got done at 11. So it was a lot of information. We had to cover the whole league, everything that was going on. So it was a handful, but it was fun. Get an idea of what that's all like.
And you were with Marty Turco yesterday, so that was kind of fun to be reunited with him.
Yeah, Marty's gotten really well at it too. He was part of the finals deal with them last year or so, and Michael Johnson, if you remember him from Phoenix and Toronto, so he's experienced. He's been there about 3 or 4 years, so he kind of carried us through, and those 2 guys, so it made my on-camera bit a little easier.
Mike, I wanted to ask you this summer. You did have a couple of other offers to come back and play. How long did it take you to figure it out, or did you spend much time thinking about it?
No, I knew when Detroit was done, I was done. I think that season was over. I was pretty much done, and I hadn't done anything up until about 2 days before camp in Vancouver. And Lauren Henning, who's a friend of Les Jackson, calls me. He's like, "You want to come to camp?" I'm like, "You're calling me Wednesday? Camp starts Friday. I haven't touched a thing. My bag's still zipped up from my equipment sitting in the corner of the garage." I'm like, there's no chance, but I appreciate the offer, but it ain't happening.
I remember talking to you before the Detroit thing saying, you'll know when it's time.
Oh, yeah.
And it wasn't time at that point, but you knew.
I knew as the season went on, I knew I was just emotionally drained physically, and that's kind of what I wanted to be at. I wanted to know that I put everything in the game, that I could walk away, no regrets.
Have you unzipped that bag yet?
I did for the alumni game. It's zipped back up now for another year.
That thing stinks at this point.